is in studio. Well, guys, we have decided to give you. She is beautiful. She's a girl from Nigeria. I'm telling you. So Nikingohi Gina Pris. Understand? It's a name I'm not used to. So she goes by the name of Okiemute.
just pronounce it for our fans, you know. That's a typical Kenyan pronouncing a Nigerian name.
Okay. No, it's actually very easy. When you break it down, it's Okiemute. So let's try it. Okiemute.
No,
Hey.
Your other name is even harder.
Is it? But that's like my surname.
Okay.
So this one is like Okiemute. It's like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Then Mute.
Mute.
Yeah,
That's so
so-
cool.
Okay, Mute, yeah.
Hey, welcome to Kenya.
Thank you.
How are you feeling so far? What do you like about Kenya so far?
I would say the people.
Wow.
Yeah, like everyone is happy. They are warm and they're kind of calm. Yeah. Very calm. Like
Wait,
everyone's
like,
just
Kenyans
calm.
calm?
Like, sorry, please excuse me. Do you want this, and that? Like, and I like it. I like it. It just
awesome.
makes you sane.
Seriously? Okay, wait. You want to tell us Nigeria? Everyone is like loud and everywhere.
Nigerians are loud.
I swear they are
Naturally,
loud.
we are always like, we are in your face. You know, we are very loud people. We are very present. Like, we have this very present personality. And yeah.
That's who Okiemute is.
Yeah. Woo! Okay, so I'm a singer, signed to Flux Factory. Yeah, and I have a very bubbling personality. I'm a happy person. And what else? I'm a graduate of Linguistics and Communication Studies in a university in Port Harcourt. That's Port Harcourt, Nigeria. It's a state in Nigeria. Okay, then I'm also a signee to Flux Factory Entertainment, owned by Gospel on the Beat. So yeah.
Oh, amazing. So what sort of music do you do? How would you describe your genre of music?
Afro pop. Yeah,
Why?
I do
Why
Afro
Afro-pop?
pop. I've always loved Afro beat. You know, ever since I was a child, I love anything that has a blend of Afro. You know, listening to a lot of you don't have a choice. If you are a child growing up in Nigeria, you don't have a choice. You would listen to Fela. You listen to Fela, like you don't have a choice. You hear your parents always playing it, so you just get acclimatized to the sound and everything that has to do with it. So yeah.
So listening to the music, at what point did you know that you were going to be or wanted to get into the scene to sing?
Since I was a child.
Wow.
Because when I was a child, I would listen to songs. Yeah. Then I would then I would change the lyrics to my own lyrics. Yeah. We don't want to even care what kind of thing we're singing. I just start singing it and jumping on my chair, and my mom would just be like, "Oh my God," you know. So yeah, I think since I was a child, I just knew I wanted to do music, and my elder sister would take us in the hood, like in our environment, and she would put us together, and she always makes me the lead singer. You know, I'll be the lead singer, and she will start teaching us, and she will start making us do choreographies of one day.
The Beyonce way, yeah?
You know, we started and it was interesting because I got to like perform for some of my neighborhood, like the people in my neighborhood. Yeah. So they'll be like, "Oh, there's this very little girl that can sing. Her and her crew. Let them come." Then we'll come. Then we'll do "Look how beautiful the earth is."
Oh my God!
So it's actually that it's been a very long time. Like since I was a child, I just always knew that I wanted to do music.
Would you say that kind of environment, growing up, being affirmed and being told that you can do this and being propped in the right direction, was the thing that made you feel okay to join the MTN, and you felt like maybe if I did this, I could actually get it? Did you think you would get to the end, or you were just trying it out?
Well, when I was growing up, my mom, there was a night, we were watching one of these shows, and my mom was like, because my mom calls me Mute Mommy, and my mom was like, she was watching it, and she was like, Mute Mommy, do you know that you can sing like these people? I was like, yes. She said, you should try this. That's when I was a child then. Yeah. But then I was coming out and I was like, you know the way you go for, you see these shows and you feel like, I beg you, they have their plans, they know how they used to do it. So in my mind, I was like, you know, but then I was done with university and I was like, okay, let me just try it. My elder sister's husband was like, go. I was like, and he sent me a link. Now this link wrote job application. But when I clicked into the link, it was actually an application to a project paper. Then I applied, and I think I entered. I was quite not so serious when I got into it. But as I got into the house, I saw that, man, this is serious. Like, get serious with this, So yeah, I wouldn't say it's because of the environment. I would just say I just love singing. I love people hearing my voice.
That's what's up.
Are you doing something with what you studied in the university, or you're full-time just doing music at the moment?
Oh, I would say what I studied in university is almost close to music, because we had some courses that had to do with television, like TV and radio. And with the TV and radio courses, we had like music. We also had some that had to do with acting, also theater. So it's a combination. It's linguistics and communication studies. So the communication also, music has to do with communicating. So I think I'm still doing what it is that I studied.
Not in an office.
Yeah, I'm not just in an office. I'm just doing it like on my own terms.
And you have a new single. Tell us about it and what was the inspiration behind that.
Good trouble.
Okay.
Your bubbly self.
Okay, so Trouble is actually a song from my EP. Like I dropped it together with the EP titled A Star. Trouble wasn't initially supposed to be in the EP. We already recorded songs. Like it took us like 8 months to record, to work on the EP. So Gospel, my boss, Gospel on the Beat, he always makes you work and work and work. You don't work and say, oh, I'm done, take a break. It's a lie. And I'm sure when I get back, my guy is waiting with beats for me. And I'm sure I will go back to that studio now. And then the next thing is like, there's this beat, take 5. You have to finish it in 1 week. So he always does that. So he gave me this beat, and I was like, Chai, this man, the rest. Then I took this I took the beat and I was like, okay, let me vibe to it. I had the beat and I was like, I wanted something that has a sing along, and most of the time when I'm working, I get to do vibes first before I actually fix in the lyrics. So when I started the vibe, I was like, we're just like vibing. And when I was done, when I recorded the vibe, because I was like, I love the vibe. So I recorded the vibe, and the studio producer Zippy was like, oh, mama, this thing. I was like, no, let us sit down, let us get a word. I'm hearing something, I'm hearing trouble. They say, hey, you're hearing trouble now, but mama, let's record on that vibe. I said, lie, we'll die in this vibe. We'll die here. So we kept on looking forward, and they all abandoned me in the studio. And when I got it, I was like, you're causing trouble, baby, take it easy. I just called them and said, I've gotten it. Let us record it. Okay, mama, we're ready. Yeah, record. So I was done with it, and Gospel said I needed to go to Abuja to do my passports. So when I went to Abuja, I felt like I was off the hook again. And in my hotel room, I got a call. Hello, Okiemute, I booked a studio session for you. This is your money, you must make it. This is your money you're spending on my head, you must make it. I was like, what? I thought I came to Abuja to just rest. Just do my passport and rest. But then I went to the studio and I was like, okay, let me just play small in the studio. Lie. Gospel called me. I'm on my way to the studio. And he came down to the studio, and we're working on another song, and I was like, I just wanted to catch my breath. I was like, I was like, boss, have you heard this song I recorded in Lagos? He was like, no, I've not heard it. Play it for me. And I played it. He was listening. And he was like, Naim na. Now the song with this now. And I was like, yes. And that was how Trouble kicked another song off the EP, and Trouble became the song that we decided to shoot a video for Fish as a Singer.
Oh God!
I say, you know what? We always have a small segment where we get to play a couple of games.
Hey, I'm terrible in games.
I know she's like, so guys, right about now, Game Spots. I'm telling you. So today we are having Kidango, because we don't have Tudangos. And today we are going to be playing this or that. So this is whereby we have like 2 options. Jackie, you'll help me moderate. We have like 2 options, and then you choose one, and then you tell us why you'd rather that rather than the other one. Okay? So for instance, a new phone or a new laptop?
A new laptop.
Not a phone?
No, really.
For
Well,
me,
laptop.
definitely a phone. Definitely a
Well,
phone.
laptop.
Because it's. I'm an artist, right? I'm a musician, and most of the time we would want to do recordings on our own. Someone could send you a beat, you'd want to record immediately. So the laptop actually helps you because you get like those applications that help you to record, the software that help you to record and all that. So I think a laptop would be good. It's a
I think a new
upgraded
phone,
one.
but depends it's what phone.
Hey, snap!
Yeah.
Mimi, I'm kwa phone. Hey, it's a phone now.
Me, I'm terrible with phones. I've actually left my phone. There's a state where I'm from in Nigeria. It's called Delta State, and where I schooled is called Port Harcourt, right? I left my phone in Delta State and traveled to Port Harcourt
Without realizing you don't have
without
your phone.
realizing I
Oh
don't have
my
my phone.
God.
So I'm terrible.
Laptop.
It's big. It's big enough not to forget.
Okay, to everyone, a television series or a movie?
Serious.
Serious.
Okay.
I know you.
Yeah. A movie.
What?
I don't know. Me always sleep when I'm watching movies. Like
I'm just like, it's just
easier for me to just continue.
Yes, I want to continue.
For me, the thing with series is it gets to a point now I have to wait like 6 months or a year
Game of Thrones.
for the other episode or
Tell
other
me about
season is
it.
out. And then
Sometimes it can be really exhausting.
Yeah.
So
Yes, it can
exhausting.
be.
So I rather do a movie and
Can
it's
be.
done.
Okay, this one is for everyone. High heels or flats?
Flats.
Hey, flats.
High heels,
baby.
heels.
High heels.
Yeah,
Have
big
you
as
seen
some-
her shoes?
They're
though?
going all the way. I'm telling you.
Whoa.
Hey.
Okay, guys. Delivery or sit down restaurant?
Delivery.
No, it actually
Depends.
depends.
Delivery set
Me, I
down.
like delivery. I like delivery.
Okay, another one. Hair straight or curly? I'd go for
Straight.
either.
It depends as
I always
well.
look like
Straight.
What are you talking about?
Straight.
It's like, what are you
like-
talking about?
See the way girls get confused with simple questions. Yeah, they're like,
Country or city?
country ni country ama ile country ya mocha ya rural. Is it a country or rural? City, please.
Make country, man.
City. Let us stay in the city. Okay, dark chocolate or white chocolate?
White chocolate.
White.
White chocolate. White
I'm
chocolate.
like,
White chocolate.
Dark chocolate. White
No,
chocolate
guys,
is milk.
White. White
That's
chocolate.
not chocolate.
I'm like dark
White
chocolate.
chocolate. Soda or juice?
Juice.
Juice.
Juice, yeah. I'd rather juice.
Healthy girl.
I'm telling you. Lipstick or lip gloss?
Lipstick.
Look at her.
It looks beautiful.
A lip gloss person. Yeah. I'm a lip gloss person.
I
but
think
my
it depends.
work makes me feel.
Sometimes it's
Lipstick is big.
So, morning or night? Morning.
Nice.
night. Hey, morning is a lie. But if it's the bag, we gonna wake up.
Yes.
I'm telling you. Okay, a bar of soap or shower gel?
Shower
gel.
gel.
Okay.
It's so much easier.
Okay.
So much easier. Bath soap is
Hot water.
you know.
Also shower
Magia
gel.
kisima. Hata heriomo.
Oh my
And
god.
then, a credit or cash?
Cash.
Credit.
Cash. Credit.
Credit?
You're a credit
Yeah.
girl. Okay.
Work or school?
Hey, wow.
Hey, wow.
I'd rather work
Hey,
as
wow.
much as
I know.
school is
Any
just
day.
so long,
I know.
but go to school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, go to school.
I'll tell you what.
Shower or bath?
Shower, priest.
Shower.
If we could take baths every
Bath,
day, relaxing baths, but our time schedules do not allow.
Unless.
Yeah,
And,
get in and get out.
Yeah,
What
I
else?
I was before I moved from the hotel where I was to another apartment, I tried to take a bath. It did not work.
What happened?
It did not work. See what happened. Now, I had the bathtub filled up. I was okay, yeah, let's just have fun. Let me relax. And I was like, everywhere. And this was me. I had my bathrobe on, like, I was about to, then the phone rang. You have to be down in 30 minutes. Oh. See why bath can't just work.
It can't.
It can't.
Shower.
Call or text?
Call.
Depends.
Call.
But I'm a lazy texter.
I'm a
Call.
late.
As in,
Yeah.
Very
Just call
lazy.
me.
Both.
yeah.
I'm good in both.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is sour or sweet. Definitely sweet. You're saying for shiri shiri, piri piri, apakule. I think it could have worked for me.
depends.
But
Sour.
It depends.
sweet. Anyway,
I'm
on
just
that
caught in between.
sweet note, we are gonna take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Our guest is still in studio, so don't go anywhere.
Such a vibe.
I'm telling you,
Such a vibe.
someone is about to like go on the table.
You
right
know,
now.
she
What?
said it's
Lollipops, They should get all on TV.
It's a Friday, y'all.
It's a Friday.
Yes, it
You're already
is.
activated.
We are. And maybe you can just tell us what brings you to Kenya. Is there an event that's happening here? And yeah, if there's an appearance anywhere that people can show up for you.
Okay, so I came into Kenya with my brothers. I call them my brothers, but we're in the same record label, Alternate Sound. I came into Kenya with them, and they had the Jamison Connect.
Oh yeah,
And we were there, and also we actually performed at Deja Vu. Yeah, with them also. And I've just been having a couple of hostings in clubs. Went to B Club, went to Kiza, performed at Kiza, performed at B Club. So I'm just having fun down here in Kenya, Nairobi, and not just only that, I came also to introduce myself to you guys.
Absolutely.
To meet you guys, wonderful people.
Yeah.
And the funny part was I have always wanted to come to Kenya. To be very sincere, I've always wanted to come to Kenya. I've always wanted to come to East Africa. It's maybe because when I was a child, we had this East African TV that we watch. I don't know why for any reason, but we always watched it.
Serious.
To be very serious, like me and my sisters and I, we always like when we tuning into stations and they have like different stations, we always tune into the music station for East Africa. Yeah, that was where that's the first time I heard Diamond Platnumz, the whole one of his old songs, and Mama Yango,
Shining Wango. My God, that's an old song. That's a very old song.
And what has the
Kush, it's
reception
fine.
been like for you?
Sugar. Oh yeah, Noni.
I just said, what has the reception been like for you in East Africa? Because I know we like a lot of West African music here.
No, it's been awesome. It's been really interesting. When I was at Deja Vu, I performed and everybody was just you're causing trouble. Oh my God, I felt so emotional. It was really interesting. Like even yesterday, I was at Kiza, and everybody, they were all like jumping and having fun. I was like, like you guys, I was like, change my. I need to stay. Like this is like my second home. I need to stay. And you guys, I say, I tell you guys are like the Lao people.
What are the Lao people?
So now the Lao means when you spend and you have fun extravagance. Oh shit.
And we thought we called you
We
people.
call you, yeah,
as in
you are the
the
loud
one-
loud.
No, you guys are the loud loud. I will not agree.
In
In the club.
In the club, yeah.
You guys are the loud loud. I was at Deja Vu, right? Okay,
Yeah.
no, let me start from when I arrived. I arrived on a Friday. Yeah, I went to B Club. We were there. In my mind, I thought it was still night, and I came outside.
It's like 10 and people are still full in the club.
And it was almost 8 o'clock.
That's Kenya for you.
And I was coming out. I was coming out, and some people were going in. I was like, what is happening? So we all agree now that you are the loud people. I was leaving Deja Vu around 4 a.m. and the place was full like they were having a crusade. No, you guys are the loud people. No, you are the loud
Kenya is a good country to have fun.
Have fun. Like,
no Monday and Sunday.
I'm telling you, kila siku ni sherehe. That's like each and every day, like we just guys
It's a
just
party.
turn up, you know.
Yeah, just
And
turn
then,
up,
you know,
turn up.
Talking about travel, what inspires your lyrical content? Does it come from your life experience or your friends or what you see in just like life?
Okay, so
Yeah.
sometimes the beats. Yeah, sometimes I hear the beats and I hear words in the beats. Yeah, then sometimes like the first song in my EP, which is titled Turn Up, was actually for my mom. Yeah, and when I was recording that song, the day I was recording the song, I got a call that I lost my mom.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so the song was actually inspired by my mom. She's a very happy person. She turns up anytime, any day. You know, she's like, if there's a problem, like let's just say there's a problem here, and everyone is like, oh, there's a trouble, and what she just does is she takes a warm bath, dressed really gorgeous because she was actually very pretty and very pretty. People were like, oh, your mom is so pretty. You're not fine. You know, she's very, very pretty and she's light in complexion. So she just go in, take a very warm bath, take her lipstick, a red. She's very big on red. You know, she takes a red lipstick and she goes out. And when she's out, she has fun. She have fun. Like my mom have fun anytime, any day. So it's like I'm like turn up. Because we only have one life.
That's true.
You know, so you just turn up every time. So most times is the beat, sometimes is my people around me. Sometimes is the melody that I get in my head when I hear the beats. So yeah, that's most of it. Most of it.
Amazing.
How old are you? Okay.
I am 29.
29.
Yes.
And you know, there are very young people in Nigeria, and now that you've been introduced to the local the locals in the 254, of course they're looking at you and thinking, oh my God, what can I do to get to the place that she is? So what advice would you have for the young ones trying to get into the scene?
Yeah, I would say believe in yourself. You know, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will believe in you.
It's true.
Yeah, so you have to believe in yourself. You have to stay consistent because consistency is key. You know, and it pays. Because what happens is, if I get to see that, oh, you're doing something, yeah, whatsoever thing you're doing, whether it's music, whether it's fashion, whatsoever thing you decide to do, you're doing it, and I get interested, you know, and the next minute you're not doing it anymore, you know, you come back again, I'm like, what's happening? Do you really want to do this? You know, so you have to be consistent. Also, you also have to make sure you don't take down the ladder that takes you up.
True.
You know, so whosoever helped you, whosoever believe in you, when you're up there, or when you're going up there, don't burn bridges. Do not burn bridges, because when you burn them, when you want to fall, you will fall straight down to your back, boy, and you will hit the floor, you know. But then if the bridge is there, if the ladder is there, because with life there's always a diminution in life, you understand. So if you're about to, you are getting to that diminution, you get to a point, you don't get to the floor because you didn't burn the bridge, you didn't throw the ladder, so you find yourself climbing up. You know, those same people will still help you to come up, you know. Even though you go down again, you come up, you know, then you get to fall down.
I'm telling you.
It's
So
very,
tell us,
very
what do you do for
important.
fun? You're so bubbly. Like apart from music and Oga calling you to be in studio
As
recording
in,
more music, what do you do for fun when you're hanging out?
I watch movie. Yeah, especially on my phone.
You watch on your phone.
I love the comfort of my house. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. I really love the comfort of my house. Then if I'm not doing that, maybe if I'm not doing that, maybe I'm just maybe a friend is saying, "Oh, I have a birthday party. Come to my birthday party." Then I go there and I follow them to have fun. But apart from watching movies, I sit with my friends. I have these 2 friends that we do skits together, like funny skits. So that's what they do. That's their job, They do skits and people call them to do to advertise for them, But for me, I take it as fun, So it's fun for me. So they come to my house, we do funny skits together, and I get to post it. So when I'm not in the studio, instead I'm doing a skit with them, or I'm watching a series, or movies on my phone. Basically, that's it. I cannot swim.
You can't to save your life.
I can't swim to save my life. You take me to the pool, I'll disgrace you.
Oh my God!
Disgrace
And tell us about your fashion. You have a certain style, and as in, I can't really describe it, but tell us about your fashion.
Okay, so
Yes.
I think I'm caught in between the urban style, the Afro-urban style. I have this very funny go big or go home, but then I can't go home.
Going home is not an option.
So it's just so it's always like it's always
go big or
just
go big.
Go big or go big.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So I love edgy stuffs. Things that you could look at and you start asking yourself, okay, how did they bend that place? Why is that color like this? So that's I love stuff like that, things that you can't really figure out. So it's more like I'm edgy.
All right, thank you so much for coming.
Yes. And where can guys find you? Where can we get your music?
media.
Where can we follow you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter?
Okay. So my song is on Songa. It's on Songa, so you guys can check it on Songa. It's also on iTunes. It's on YouTube. It's on it's everywhere. It's on every platform you can think of. And also you can follow me on Instagram at Okiemute. That's TheOkiemute. Also on Twitter, Okiemute. So that's about it.
Asante sana. You know Asante?
Yeah,
You know Asante. Oh wow.
And we did ask, what's your favorite food in Kenya?
Yes.
So far since you came.
Okay, so I've only had one because it's been from one place to another, but I know I'm going to have another one today. I've said to my friends, I said, you don't have choice. I must eat another food. I had ugali.
Oh yeah.
Ugali and what?
Ugali and tilapia.
Tilapia.
Yes, with sukuma wiki.
Yes.
Yes.
Sukuma wiki.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you
guys,
so much
it's
for having
about that time. We're going to
me.
wrap up. We'll see you guys same time, same place on Monday. Be sure to tune in and catch up on the repeat 10:30 p.m.
Kush.
Sisi, lakini kuna plan ya ni kesho ama ni
Tuko na plan ya hii weekend.
Yes.
For all our super fans. Celebrate the Jamhuri weekend with Switch TV by watching the premiere of Jumanji at Anga, Skymax, Panari. For a chance to win those tickets, all you need to do is follow Switch TV pages on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, and get to enjoy also the IMAX student offer, and that you get to watch any movie any day at only 200 bob. And all you need is your ID and 200 bob. Kusha maneno. Sasa tuseme kwa heri.
bye.
Enjoy your weekend, guys.
Cause trouble over
Hey,
the
that's trouble about the weekend.
Hey.
Asante sana.